I'm here, okay, and I'm walking my knee in, okay, this is good for him, it's bad for me, okay? Where would you put this foot right here?
Trying to on your hip if I could.
Okay, alright. So what would you put your hand? Okay, and now what would you do with that hand? So all of this is good for him and bad for me, okay? So now what I need to do is I need to connect my hands somewhere so that they don't float and I'm driving in, okay? He's gonna keep his feet on my hips, but here I can remove that. Now it's good for me, bad for him. This is good for me, bad for him. This is good for me, bad for him. This is definitely good for me, bad for him. Does that make sense? Now from the other side. Okay. We're here. Okay. This is good for me. This is good for me. I have 4 points of contact. Look, I'm here. Coach Phil needs to turn what's good for me into good for him. Go ahead. Okay, so there's one. That's good for him, bad for me. Good for me, bad for him. Oh, man. Good for me. I won the good for me, bad for him game. Okay. So we're here now, let's say. Let's say we're here. Okay. What are you gonna do? Okay. So he did that, good for him. I'm thinking, okay, that's good for him. See, I'm pulling, pushing. Oh my God. That's really good for me. Now let's see what he does from here. He's got to take what's good for me and turn it into good for him. Okay. You know what I would do here? Take your left hand, start pulling my heel. Yeah, point her up. Yeah, I would remove that so I would get heel hooked up. That's gone, go ahead. And then you turn pressure forward. That's good. You have to think in terms of what's good for him. He's going to keep using. If I don't change what's good for him into good for me, it's going to keep getting bad and worse for me. Because why would he stop using what's good for him? We're here. When I have grip, this down for the person on the bottom, I'm using my spider guard grip. It's got pull-up grip. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. I'm trying to stretch him out and move his arms, cross him over, move him around, and my feet have to be connected somewhere. There has to be 4 points of contact. Here's my 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's connected. My feet connection is only as good as my ability to control his upper body. When I'm here, I'm not letting him move around. I'm pulling so that it's tight. He's got to move. Look. Okay, so he's doing good. Okay, that's good for him. See, he's getting to yeah. Just keep using that. Good for him. There you go. You got past. He just went with the old good for him. Bad for me. The question is, why did I allow good for him to stay good for him instead of changing that to good for me? Okay? Because long ago I learned it's way too complicated to think. I'm going to go for this sweep. I'm going to go for that sweep. I'm going to pass left. I'm going to pass right. I'm going to stay on top, and that's where I'm going to stay. And I'm going to improve my position. Okay? Good for him is bad for me. Good for me is bad for them. Now, from the top. Okay? We're here. That's good for me. That's good. Okay? Tight, pulling, good. That's going to be good for me. This group right here is going to be real good for me in a second. From here, rocking him. Through, separating his elbow from his right knee, traveling through. Driving through. Oh, good. Half guard. That's good for me. He's got this grip here. Rotate.
Yes, sir.
He's got this grip here. That's good for him. And he's got this kind of over my shoulder grip. That's good. I gotta take this hand and I gotta connect it here so it doesn't float. So I keep trying to get him flat. Go ahead. Drop that hook, slow off that hook. I gotta be careful with this hand, with this grip here still. Okay, go ahead. How would you use it? Off. Okay. He gets a Kimura. That's good for him. Look, my left hand grabs my hip, and then I roll it this way. And then he gets stuck in the wrist lock. Yeah. So good for him. Turned into bad for him real quick. And good for me. Think of those terms and do your best to try to switch that in midstream. The more you practice that, the more you're going to be able to turn it automatically. You say, oh, good for you. That's what? You remove that, now it's good for you. Simple. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Pass it.